The question is, what is my jazz, right? What is the jazz that falls out of Nambi E. Kelley? I had did a adaptation of Native Son by Richard Wright, and there was a publishing company that was interested in publishing that play. They loved me, they say, and they wanted to find another project for me. About a year later, I got an email from them, and they said, we pitched you to a writer, and the writer's Toni Morrison, and the book is jazz, and she wants you to adapt it. And I was like, and I screamed for about 20 minutes, and then I said, okay.
And we discovered it because Nambi went in for an audition for one of our plays, and she said, oh, by the way, I've just been commissioned to do jazz, at which Gavin Witt, our chief dramaturg, director of dramaturgy, went, we need to speak to Kwame. And I then called Nambi and I went, please, 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 can we do it? And eventually we worked it out, and that we could.
You know, this is the fun part, right? Because you spend all this time trying to like land the script that's going to be perfect to walk into the process with, and then you sit down and the actors go, what does this mean? And you come up with something else, or you hear something, go, that shades it differently.
We landed in rehearsal actually with a script that as many scripts are during birthing a new play, actually was not quite there. So Nambi was rewriting vigorously.
Because I have this master document with the whole book, you know, with all the text and dialogue and passages that I thought could be used, you know, I just open up that master document and I say, oh, what do I need? Oh, let me put this and let me put this here. It's almost like putting together a puzzle. It's like now that I'm kind of clear about what I'm telling, and I'm still discovering that, it's literally puzzle pieces, and then it fits. It's like, oh, it fits, yeah, I can leave that alone. But then it makes this other piece not fit, and so you got to find this other piece of this puzzle, and boom, 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 and it's really just kind of like putting together this master puzzle. At the moment, how the process of revision works is actually fun. It's long nights and hitting heads and butting heads with, you know, your dramaturg and your director and actors sometimes who might get attached to a certain beat or moment or line, and it's fun. It's harrowing, but it's fun. The piece is set in the 20s, but it is built around themes that are just ongoing and eternal. The narrative kind of winds around itself, and there are all of these relationships that kind of span generations in time. And the real question is, how do you make that actable, and how do you make it clear? We
sometimes try to say, I'm doing this play because it means something to the here and now specifically. I think with jazz, I didn't have that at all. I wanted to dance with Toni Morrison. I wanted to dance with Toni Morrison, whose ancestral melody is one that I think is universal.